For a second. We are live, I think. We are weather prepared and weather ready currently. And then here we go again. He's left. There we go.
Imagine being able to build an app
Shut up,
with your
beanie head.
name on it.
Everyone, if you join in, I'm here. Don't worry. I'm just hanging in here.
You know, to Queen and Dirks, you guys need to be getting
Right,
ready.
how y'all is
The
currently
storms
playing.
west of Little Rock right now are less severe, but they are still
I have
something that
noise,
needs to
so.
be watched as they will intensify as they get closer. And then, of course, the storm approaching Mountain Home is intensifying quite a bit.
All right, we have
that's going to be a big storm coming into Mountain Home, Arkansas here soon. So, I've got...
We have a severe thunderstorm warning in Missouri currently.
So I got to step away from the thing here for just a moment. So now, just in case anybody's confused, I'm going to tell you guys what a severe thunderstorm warning means, okay? We've already talked about
and a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued, as you can see from that sound there. We do have currently a military discussion in place for East Tennessee.
Let's break it down. A severe thunderstorm warning means a storm producing winds
I'll
over
let you listen
50
to that
miles per hour or hail an inch or larger is happening right now in your area. The main threats, damaging winds that snap trees and down power lines, large hail that can shatter windows, deadly lightning, and heavy rain that triggers flash flooding in minutes. Get inside a sturdy building immediately. Stay away from windows. Unplug electronics and monitor NOAA weather radio for updates. If you're driving, pull over safely and stay in your car with your seatbelt on. If you're outdoors, get to a building fast. Never shelter under an overpass or a tree after the storm. Wait for the all clear before going outside. Stay away from downed power lines and flooded roads and check on your neighbors. Send reports to me and the NWS if you can do so safely. You can send pictures and videos to ryanhallyall.com/submit. Alright, so that's what it means to be under
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued
right now
for somewhere.
in Mountain Home. Okay? So
I'm checking this everyone. If you have any questions, please talk to me on there. Text them. I will see them. One person in here, one like. Appreciate that. We are watching severe weather in Missouri. 30 people in here. Appreciate that. We are watching. We're tracking the severe weather in Mississippi, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Texas, Missouri, and Illinois. We do currently have a meteorological discussion in place for East Tennessee. Extreme west. Excuse me. There is a meteorological discussion in Western Tennessee, not Eastern. Western Tennessee. There's a meteorological discussion in place, and another one for extreme Western Kentucky, and then for all of Northern Mississippi.
Hopefully this is working today.
I was listening to that.
Sweet. Yeah, I wanted to add something to that point in particular, especially in this area of southern and southeastern Missouri. As we go through, these storms are intensifying and they have several line segments that can be strong. However, this area is a huge radar hole, and that's something we talk about quite often when we're going through the spring and all these severe risks. Radar holes are where radars are scanning too far up into the storm for us to really have confidence in what's happening at the surface, which is what impacts you directly most of the time. So, because of that, we're probably going to miss several spin-up tornadoes in this line. Hopefully weak and brief tornadoes could occur, anywhere from the Mountain View, Missouri area, east of Van Buren, etc., until we get closer to a radar site, and they may go completely unwarned, except for the fact that we have this huge, expansive, severe thunderstorm warning that does have tornado possible, which we relay that information to you every time one of those is issued. There is a very high correlation between spin-up tornadoes, that type of tornado, and proximity to a radar site that we have. It decreases simply because
I'm still here.
often processes occurring with them are happening right in those first few thousand feet of the surface. And when we're looking at Poplar Bluff, Missouri, well, we're scanning from 10,000 feet above the surface. So that's not very useful in these cases. That is why we should be paying attention to the severe thunderstorm warnings and keep those as such. If we do get some tornado warnings in there, they may be more of the preventative kind of tornado warning, where looks like there's rotation there. We could talk about that, but we aren't sure what's actually happening at the surface. And that's why we treat those warnings equally as if we knew there was a tornado.
For people in here and 3 likes, I appreciate all y'all joining in here. Have any questions, please let me know. Show in India. I know where India is, but we're not anywhere in India. If you mean Indiana, I can for sure do that for you. Do you mean Indiana, if you're still on here? 5 people in here, 3 likes, I appreciate that. We are tracking the severe weather threat in western Mississippi, western Kentucky, Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas, Missouri, and Illinois, and a little bit of eastern Kansas in there. We do have a middle school discussion in place for that. People in the middle school discussion includes extreme western Kentucky, extreme western Tennessee, northern Mississippi, and extreme northeastern Louisiana. I don't care about my battery thing. And extreme eastern Arkansas, and extreme southwestern Indiana, and extreme southeastern Illinois. Have any questions, please let me know. I'm tracking this very closely, so don't worry. Have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I have every single radar up right now that you can think of. I have three split screens currently. I'm tracking the severe weather closely. And again, any questions you have, please let me know.
Brandon again. Let's check in on a couple of our storm chasers actually. Brandon Kopic is of course still up here in Green Bay, still showing us.
I am issuing here and there my watches on my PC, not this computer. Hello, Noah JS. We are tracking the severe weather. If you're on here, please make sure you have your weather ready prepared and ready to go. We're going to track these storms for a good 11 hours, so we are nowhere near done, son. And if you have any questions, if anyone, please let me know. One person in here, and 3 likes. I appreciate all y'all joining in here. I have a my watch issued, and it's not available on WeatherWise, but I have it on mine.
This is
for
Memphis, Tennessee.
For
okay, so Corey Gerken's going to be able to show
northern, north central Arkansas. When you're watching that severe warning storm.
Staying in that area. Brad Arnold is right next to him. He's at the Walmart. He is at the Walmart in Forest City. If somebody, I would just about guarantee somebody at this Walmart is tuned into us right now.
Excuse me.
And it'd be hilarious if you pop up and
excuse
say
me.
hi here. But Brad
Two
Arnold
people in here and 3 likes. Appreciate that.
on Interstate 40 between Little Rock and Memphis. Okay, this is Brad Arnold's
Here,
territory.
the watch
right now.
issuance on
over the next couple of
that
Brandon Montgomery is
discussion is 95%. So they will issue a tornado watch. A $1,000,000%. This discussion expires in 1 hour. Details concerning severe potential, peak tornado intensity, 120 to 150. That means wind speeds of tornadoes. Peak wind gusts, 60 to 80 miles an hour, so that's pretty high. Peak hail size, 1.5 inches to 2.5 inches. We do have a severe potential warning issued just now somewhere. I can't track all these severe storms.
The SPC just put out an MD for discrete prefrontal supercells that can have intense EF3 plus tornadoes if we get those, and a lot of the models are starting to hint at prefrontals now. So better road network to the east. So I'm going to work my way towards like the west Memphis area right now to be able to have a better southward route to get across the river. We still have probably about an hour or two before we really feel the impacts of this, but extremely damaging wind threat, wind threat, and I think the tornado threat is increasing with each model run as well. So that's definitely something that we need to pay attention to. But it looks like it's probably going to be a North Mississippi, North Alabama chase for me, and just really anybody in that area that's in and then answering us. It looks like it's going to be setting up for days or so.
News to be done this morning, somewhere issue. I'm still here.
Make it later.
All right, that's Storm Chaser Brad Arnold telling us about this mesoskill discussion here.